What landmark legal cases influenced background check laws? Imagine trying to find the perfect employee while making sure you're fair and following the law. That's where legal cases have shaped how employers handle background checks. These cases have changed the rules on what can and cannot be done during hiring. They focus on balancing workplace safety with fairness for job applicants. One of the earliest influential cases was EEO versus J.B. Hunt Transport. In 2013, the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission sued J.B. Hunt because they rejected a minority applicant due to a criminal record that wasn't related to the job. The case made employers realize they need to think carefully about whether a criminal history is truly relevant before making a hiring decision. It also pushed companies to review their policies to avoid unfair discrimination. Another important case involved EEO suing BMW Manufacturing and Dollar General. These companies used criminal background checks that ended up excluding many African American applicants more than others. The courts ruled that employers must show a clear link between a criminal record and the specific job. If they don't, their policies might violate laws protecting against discrimination. This set a standard that background checks cannot be overly broad or used unfairly. There have also been class action lawsuits related to the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Big companies like Publix and Swift Transportation faced lawsuits because they didn't follow proper procedures when doing background checks. They failed to give applicants the right notices or get proper consent. These cases resulted in large settlements, showing how important it is for employers to follow the rules exactly. States have also stepped in with laws like Ban the Box. These laws prevent employers from asking about criminal history on initial applications. For example, California's Fair Chance Act says employers can't ask about criminal records until after they've made a conditional job offer. If they want to reject someone based on that record, they must follow a process that gives the applicant a chance to explain or dispute it. The Federal Fair Chance to Compete for Jobs Act of 2019 extended these rules to federal agencies and contractors. It delays criminal history questions until after a conditional offer, giving applicants a fairer shot at employment. Courts have also made rulings about what personal information can be used in background checks. In California, the case All of Us or None of Us versus Hamrick decided that some personal details like date of birth and driver's license number cannot be used to access criminal records in public databases. This helps protect applicant privacy and limits how background checks are done. For employers, understanding these cases and laws is key. They need to review their policies to make sure they are fair and legal. This includes training staff on lawful procedures, avoiding blanket bans on hiring people with criminal records, and following Ban the Box rules. They should also keep records of why they made certain decisions based on background checks to defend themselves if needed. In the end, these landmark cases and laws have made background checks more fair and transparent. They reminded employers to be careful, respectful, and legal when making hiring decisions based on criminal history. Following these rules helps create a fairer workplace for everyone.